Hey, what up, everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today I have your spoilers for the upcoming week of January 30th, 2023. So that means we should be getting a new Mythic. It's the beginning of the next month. That is when we get the new Mythics. So it will be February 3rd on Friday. The first Friday of the new month, you get a new Mythic. So we should be seeing that in these spoilers here. So I'm going to be doing upcoming events, troops, pets, weapons, kingdom level and power, what kingdom week it is, and then we'll determine what troops you can get with event keys, and what weapons will be in the Soul Forge based on that information. We'll do this for PC, mobile, Xbox, and PlayStation, which is all the same, and then we'll also do it for Nintendo Switch, which is different. By the way, thank you so much for the chatathon. Was freaking awesome. 8th chatathon in a row that's been successful and went to fruition. Got the new record. 7 hours and 45 minutes. It's close to that. It might be 46, 47, 48 because I say goodbye for a few minutes, but it was a new record, and thank you so much is what I'm saying right now. I owe a lot of shout outs. I owe some membership shout outs, and I owe some super thanks shout outs. So if you're out there and you're waiting for your shout out, I'm sorry. I'll get around to it, and I'll try to do that as soon as possible. But thank you so much. All right, let's get into the spoilers right now. And I'm going to try to do these spoilers earlier in the weekend, but this weekend, we had the 8-hour chatathon yesterday pretty much, so I had to do them on Sunday. I'm sorry they're so late. All right, here we go. On January 30th, 2023, we have Guild Wars. Everybody celebrate. Everybody's so happy. We have Guild Wars coming up. So set your defense on Monday and do your Sentinels on Monday. That way you're ready for Tuesday when it actually starts. Use the color of the day, etc. 24 different troops on your defense. Campaign also on January 30th, Monday. So the campaign starts back up. This is my least favorite week ever. We got Guild Wars and a new campaign. Two things that are just kind of annoying these days. Guild Wars a little bit less. I mean, it's fun when it's fun, and it's annoying when it's annoying. It's not always annoying, but the campaign's almost always annoying. So, we got to deal with that again coming up next week. So, the campaign. We've been doing it for years now. It feels like they're gonna, start back up week 1 again. So. Tuesday, Faction Assault is Woods. Wednesday, Pet Rescue is Sinny from McGrim Woods. Thursday, Class Event is Warden. Warden's not bad. Potentially a top 10. It's probably borderline top 10. With classes, though, like top 5 is where you want to be. It's kind of like legendaries. So, yeah, Warden might be around like the 15-ish. He's probably right in the middle. It's not bad, not good. Friday, faction event for Fang Moore over the weekend. That's good. I'll be able to get that 1 to 500 if I don't already have it there. That is my strategy. That is how I'm doing delves right now. New ones, when they come in, I get them all the way to 500. And when the old ones come back around, that's when I get those to 500. And I just wait till they get there. All right, so to reiterate, we're having a McGrim Woods week. Guild Wars on Monday starting up. New campaign on Monday starting up. Faction event Tuesday is Woods. Pet Rescue Wednesday is Sinny from McGrim Woods. Thursday, class event is Warden. And Friday, we're having Fang Moore faction. So we're having a Woods week. Woods, McGrim Woods, Woods all around. Alright, so it's a McGrim Woods week. Let's see what troops you can get with event keys. And what weapons will be in the Soul Forge. Alright, I'm going to name off all the troops from McGrim Woods, and then I'm going to tell you the ones that you can actually get with event keys that maybe you should try to get, or maybe not. I'll let you know after I read these if it's a good week to throw event keys or not. If you're a very specific person that's looking for a very specific mythic, then you're just going to hear it, and you're going to go use your keys whether I say you should or not. So, everybody's different. Alright. Ancestor Broder, Barbarous, Cockatrice, Crimson Agent, Dire Cub, Dire Wolf, Druid, Fenrir, Forest Guardian, Frecky the Wild, Hatiran Scroll, Kerberos, Kitsune, Krampus, Mira Dawn, Moonsinger, Ranger, Scarlet, Sir Wolfric, Spirit Fox, Spirit Dancer, the Moon, Totem Guardian, Tracker, Ulf Huntmaster, Wargare Brute, Wayfinder, Were Raven, and Wolf Garrick. So I didn't see anything there that I was like super excited about. Maybe the Forest Guardian. It's a 50% start for Beast. That is a kind of troop you want to collect eventually. Get all the 50% starts in the game, because that's a good way to like start a team off. If you have a troop you want to try to use, you're gonna go look for the 50% start so you can get it going quicker. But that's all I really see there is the Forest Guardian. So nothing too great unless I just totally went over my head. Let me know in the comments. Wolf Garrick is the mythic, and it's not that good. Do I see any other mythics there? Tear and Scroll is like not... I don't think you can get that with the event keys, right? It's a decent one, though. But yeah, I don't really see anything else there. Alright, weapons. Maybe we got something in the weapons. This would be in the Soul Forge. The first part, the troops, would be in event keys. The second part here, the weapons, will be in the Soul Forge. Alright, Bow of Betrayal, Crimson Insignia, Dagger of McGrim, Devil's Bane, Doomed Glaive, Doomed Glaive, Doomed Glaive, Doomed Glaive. Best doomed weapon in the game. Hellblade, Hope's Crescent, Ice Arrow, Lupine's Edge, Moonblade, Piercing Lance, Vampiric Mark, Warden's Gauntlets, and Wolf Hammer. So you definitely want that Doomed Glaive. It's the best doomed weapon in the game. And the Lupine's Edge is also important for a Guardian team. So I would get both of those if you can. So hopefully you have about 1,200 diamonds saved up, and you can grab the Doomed Glaive for 900, and you can grab the Lupine's Edge for 300. If you had to make a decision between the two, I would pick the Doomed Glaive. So it's the most important thing this week from McGrim Woods to grab. And if hopefully you have 300 after that, and you can get the Lupine's Edge, because that goes with Persistence. And Persistence team, the Guardian team, probably the third best Guardian team. Go Finesse, then Ferocity, then probably Persistence. Alright, so that's everything there. No good troops really with event keys unless you're going for Forest Guardian. And then definitely good weapons with Doomed Glaive, which is awesome, the best doomed weapon in the game. And Lupine's Edge, which goes well with a Guardian team that you might use early in the game or late in the game. They work late in the game too. By the way, in the background here, I was finishing up Invasion. I was opening some event key or vault keys. I actually got some good orbs there. So if you're paying attention to what's on the screen, I think I get some glory orbs at least. I don't know if I got any minions, but I got like some glory and a bunch in a row, so I kept going. I was only going to open a certain amount of vault keys, and then I kept getting glory orbs. I'm like, when you're on a hot streak, you should keep going. So I got like 2 or 3 in a row, which is pretty nice. Anyway. Then after that, it's just regular gameplay. What else is going on? So now let's go take a look at the new troops coming up for PC, mobile, Xbox, and PlayStation. Last couple days of January into the first few days of February. Alright, on Monday, January 30th, 2023, from McGrim Woods, we have Inari. Arcane Rage, base rarity, epic. Troop type, no troop type. Troop role, striker. There's not a lot of information here, unfortunately. That usually means an update is coming. So there's a spoiler for you. Maybe an update is coming, because whenever the information is missing... I might even want to look on the gemsofwar.com real quick while I'm on here with y'all, just to make sure nothing has happened. Because they've been doing updates on weird days lately. They used to do them on Tuesday at 8 p.m. pretty religiously, and if it was ever not... Tuesday at 8 p.m., it was like Tuesday at 7:30 or Tuesday at 8:30. You know, it's really close. But nowadays, all of a sudden on a Wednesday, all of a sudden on a Sunday, all of a sudden on a Monday, it's like, how the heck am I supposed to keep up with that? But yes, unfortunately, I cannot tell you exactly what this troop does. But it's called Inari. It's from McGrim Woods. It's an epic troop. It's a striker. And... most likely it's going to be blue-green. That's all I can say. Kind of crappy. Sorry, the spoilers are going to be a little bit crappy. As far as the troops go, at least. Everything else, the events are true. The event key drop table is good. You know, the weapons in the Soul Forge, fine. And switches stuff should be fine, too. And I can tell you what the troops are called, but... Anyway, Friday, February 3rd, 2023, we're also getting from Fang Moore, Satori Mage, the Lizard Wizard. Arcane Spirit, base rarity Epic. Troop type Naga, Mystic, Troop role Assassin. The first troop there, the Nari, that I did not... couldn't have the information. It's a fox with 3 tails, and it's like kind of green with like light green accents. It looks pretty cool. The troop art always looks cool. The Satari Mage from Fang Moor on Friday. You know how we get a new troop whenever we get a repeat faction through the weekend? This is that. And it looks like a lizard man with a staff, like a necklace, like a little vest, and some feathers for shoulder stuff. This one does have everything because it's a faction troop from an old faction. The spell is Marsh Fire. Inflict Fairy Fire on an enemy, then deal 0.8 damage to them, boosted by bleeding enemies. Mana color blue-purple, mana cost 13. I don't know if that damage is correct, but here's what it does. Inflict Fairy Fire on an enemy, then deal damage to them, boosted by bleeding enemies. Mana color blue-purple, mana cost 13. Trait number 1, Deep Magic. Trait number 2, Naga Bond. Trait number 3, Razor Teeth. Inflict bleed when doing skull damage. Alright, we have the Mythic here, but once again, no information. On Friday, February 3rd, 2023, from Kitar, we have Thoth Amon. Arcane Spirit and Plains, base rarity Mythic. Troop role Striker. That always says Striker, though, so I'm not going to say... All I can tell you for sure is it's from Kitar. Its name is Thoth Amon. It's a Mythic. I can tell you what it looks like. It's a bird where you only see like the beak and the rest of its head is like invisible. It's kind of floating there. It's like a mummy. It's like a bird beak mummy holding a staff. It kind of looks like if Ferris Ra was dead. If Ferris Ra was dead and turned into a mummy. That's what it looks like. The spell is called Moon Guardian. The mana color says blue, yellow, purple, and there's no traits available. So I apologize, but I'm going to continue with the spoilers anyway, because it is Sunday, and otherwise there would be no spoilers, but hey, we're getting some information here, so it's all good. Alright, weapons. Let's see what the weapons are called. Wonder why here, because Terran's World pulls the information from the game. So the information is not in the game for something that's going to be in the game tomorrow. I feel like the devs are punishing us for looking into the future and looking at vault events and stuff. What do you think? That's my theory. That's my first thought. Like, do you think they're punishing us for saying there was supposed to be a vault event on January 13th and then calling them out on it? And that they're punishing Terran's World and punishing us for looking at the spoilers? Because why is this information not available? The only reason would be if there's an update on Tuesday, it all makes sense. But otherwise, even if maybe it's tonight, maybe it's Sunday night, but they're doing an open beta right now too. So they're currently doing a beta. So it'd have to be like 6.7.5 or something like that, because they're doing a beta right now for 6.8. And why would they be doing a beta and then do the update after you're done with the beta, right? So they just started talking about the beta like a week or two ago. And how long do you do that? At least a couple weeks. So I feel like the update shouldn't be this week, but it could be. And maybe it's just like a 6.7.5 or something. Or maybe we already had that. It would just be different numbers. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think about the spoilers not being on Terran's World, which means that the data is not in the game right now, which usually means that an update is coming very soon. But also that the beta just started a week or two ago, right? And how could they be doing an update this upcoming week if that's true? So maybe it's a little half a step update there, where they don't do a whole full 6.8. It's something under that. Anyway, sorry for that little off side path. But hey, it's part of the reason why I can't see stuff here. Alright, on Monday, February 13th, 2023, from Glacial Peaks, we're getting the Campaign 13 weapon, is all it's called. It's legendary. It's a staff. I can tell you what it looks like. It's a staff with like a blue crystal in the top of it. There is no other information I could really tell you. It does say mana color red, mana cost 3, but none of that's probably reliable, because I think that's just the placeholder stuff. But that's it. That's for weapons. We're getting a weapon from the campaign. I can tell you that. That's a spoiler. No future classes expected. Kingdoms. Volpatia on February 20th. That's going to be the major update. February 20th. They do got okay, so because the new campaign is starting, I think I just talked myself through it. The new campaign is starting on Monday, so they got to add all that stuff into the game, which means like a new heroic gym, which means the campaign pass, and all the stuff involved with that. So that's why they have to. That's probably why the information's not there. But it's kind of weird it's not there on a Sunday. Like it's almost noon on Sunday, and in their time, they're like way ahead. They're like 12 hours ahead or something, right? So they're like at crunch time right now if the info is not in the game yet. It's got to be in there for tomorrow. They probably have a good 8 hours left to get it in. You think it would already be in because they're on maybe they go in on Monday morning and do it right away, but they're on almost on Monday right now, so they're like on the weekend. Anyway, no one can figure them out, so. Pet spoilers. Alright, yeah, nothing there until next week, which will be for the campaign. Max Kingdom Power, will this tell us anything? On the 30th of January, McGrim Woods Kingdom Power goes to 28. On the 3rd of February, Kitar Kingdom Power goes to 24. So that definitely, if it's from Kitar, if the Mythic's from Kitar, then that definitely makes me think it's like the opposite of Ferris Rocks. I think Ferris Rock's from Kitar too. Anyway, what did I do? I just got rid of Terran's World. I think I just shut it down. I'm having all kinds of trouble in this one, aren't I? Alright, so that's pretty much it for PC, mobile, Xbox, and PlayStation. I'm sorry I couldn't give you more information on, like, the troops. But that's pretty much the only thing missing, is the troops spell and traits. You kind of know what's coming. We're having a Glory Shop troop. We're getting a new Mythic. Next week is a new campaign. It's Guild Wars. It's a McGrim Woods week. You can expect the Doomed Glaive in the Soul Forge. You can expect Lupine's Edge in the Soul Forge. I told you what's going to happen on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and the weekend. We got a repeat faction, Fang Moore, with a new troop. So it's fine. I think the spoilers are good. It's just a couple things missing there, and it's because they're starting the campaign up on Monday and probably haven't hit go on their keyboard because they got that bullwhip smacking on their desk, telling them to put more stuff in the game where we can spend money. Alright, let's move over to Nintendo Switch on the longest spoilers ever, even though there's no spoilers to tell. Alright. Nintendo Switch weekly event. Weekly spoilers for the upcoming week of January 30th, 2023. Let's go, Nintendo Switchers. Switcheroos. Your stuff should definitely be here because we had a problem on our Switch. Like, a new campaign is starting, so some of the information is not in there for, like, the troop spells and traits. But I think yours is going to be fine. Alright, on Monday, January 30th, 2023, for Nintendo Switch, they are having Guild Wars, which is good. Same as us. Y'all are also having a Journey event starting up. It's a Ghulvania week. Alright, so for Guild Wars, y'all are going to want to set your defense, 24 different defend troops. That's how you can get points no matter what. All you got to do is run your battles then. You could lose, go 0-5, and you'll still get 12,000 points if you just set 24 different defends. You want to do your Sentinels if you're going to do them. Do them on Monday, so everybody can take advantage of your Sentinels because it goes up the guild. So you want to do them on Monday so everybody can take advantage of that. And then as far as the campaign Journey goes, Journey is kind of like a bounty where you have to use the Journey Captain or the Journey Pathfinder to get more points. So make sure whatever troop is in the shop for the Journey shop, take that troop, whoever it is, I'll tell you here in a second, and you have to use it on your team. And only one of them counts. You only have to use one Journey Pathfinder, but it'll give you extra points, extra miles. So that's the one intricacy of Journeys is you're going to want to use that troop. You have to have it on your team. It's kind of like Bounty with the Bounty Captain. You have to have the Bounty Captain on your team. Journeys, you have to have the Journey Pathfinder on your team. So make sure you put it on there. So the Journey is a Ghulvania. We got, it says Deathclaw, Undead Beast. Faction event Tuesday is Dark Court. Pet Rescue is Crimson Batling from Ghulvania. Thursday class event is Death Knight, not a good class. And Friday, there's nothing there. Oh yeah, there is. Raid boss. You guys have raids on Friday. You got Pan's Veil, Copernicus. So raids is the same thing as Journey almost. They're gonna give you a troop in the shop. You're gonna use that troop to one-shot the Zul'Goth. Then you want to build a team around that. You don't want to use multiples of that troop though. You want to use just one to one-shot the Zul'Goth, and then build the rest of your team to take out the other 3 troops. But yeah, to reiterate here, because y'all are having Guild Wars starting on Monday. Also, Journey event for the whole week. Faction event Tuesday is Dark Court. Wednesday pet is Crimson Battling from Ghulvania. Thursday class event is Death Knight, and then over the weekend you're having raids: Pan's Veil, Wildfolk Mystic, Copernicus. And you can pretty much use. We just had a invasion with Wildfolk. So maybe you could use that? I don't know. Not exactly. Anyway, let's check out Ghulvania. Y'all have Ghulvania as your kingdom for the week. So we can tell what troops will be in the event key drop table and what weapons will be in the Soul Forge. Alright, here's all the troops. I'm going to read all the troops from Ghulvania. Doesn't mean you all have them, but I'm going to tell you which ones are important if you want to throw event keys that you might want to try for. Alright, we got Avina, Banshee, Batswarm, Carmella, Corpse Mare, Crimson Bat, Dark Priestess, Deathclaw, Draculus, Dread Steed, Doodoo Hand, Flaming Skeleton, Flesh Golem, Ghoul, Grave Knight, Murthani's Will, Nosferatu, Sanguina, the Flesh Horror, the Gemini, the Ghost Queen, the Grey King, Umberwolf, Vampire Lord, Van Kane, Vargoyle, Villager, Vlad the Unsated, Werebat, Werewolf, Wraith, and Zombie. So the ones, if you're going to throw event keys, this isn't terrible because the Grey King is a top 10 mythic, in my opinion. He does true damage to all, you pick a color, he does true damage to all those and silences them and freezes them and drains their mana, and he destroys all the gems of that color. Like, he's a really good troop. And then you have the Ghost Queen there, who's the 50% start for Undead. So those would be the 2 you would be trying for if you're going to go for event keys. You know, you could also get Crimson Bat and Draculus and some stuff there, Corpse Mare. So it's not terrible, but if you happen to get like the Gemini, you're going to be, it's not as good. But hey, if you want to try for the Grey King, if you do not have the Grey King or the Ghost Queen, and you've been saving up event keys, I wouldn't be mad at it, but there's probably better kingdoms to save up event keys for, like Ironhawk and High King Irongut and stuff like that. Alright, weapons. These are weapons that will be in the Soul Forge. Mostly, I'll let you know the ones you should be looking for. Alright, here's all the weapons. Axe of Leeching, Bloodkeeper, Chained Flail, Crypt Keeper, Death Knell, Doomed Scythe, Mace of Ghulvania, Morthani's Scythe, Shadow Shot, Shatter Flask, Soul of Zathenos, Trick and Treat, and Wall of Oblivion. So Doomed Scythe is the one you're going to want to go for. So in the Soul Forge, 900 diamonds, if you do not have Doomed Scythe, you should get it, because it's the best purple Doomed weapon in the game. It's probably the second best Doomed weapon overall. It's up there. It's definitely top 3. I would say the Doomed Glaive is number 1, and then Doomed Scythe is up there. So Doomed Scythe, one of the best Doomed weapons in the game, so you definitely want to grab that if you don't have it. I hope you already just have it, but if you don't, grab it. Not sure if Nintendo Switch has had the Doomed Scythe yet. I'm pretty sure because it's one of the first purple Doomed weapons they put in the game through Tower of Doom, so you should have it. So make sure you're looking for that if you don't have it already, and go grab it with 900 diamonds in the Soul Forge. Doomed Scythe. So you want Doomed Scythe, the Grey King, and the Ghost Queen from Ghulvania. Alright, troop spoilers for Nintendo Switch. You guys should have a Mythic. It's the first Friday of the month. That means new Mythic. That's how it works. We get a new Mythic every first Friday of every month. So it should be here for y'all. Hopefully it's a good one. Alright, on Monday, January 30th, 2023, from Ghulvania, we have Deathclaw. Before he died, was he called Lifeclaw? Arcane Plains, base rarity epic, troop type undead beast, troop roll striker. The spell is Death Screech. Steal magic +1 life from an enemy, boosted by undead allies, then explode 3 purple gems. Mana color yellow purple, mana cost 14. Trait number 1, Undying. Trait number 2, Magic Link. That's gain bonus purple mana from purple gem matches. Trait number 3, Pathfinder. So that's your Pathfinder, your journey troop. Right there, Deathclaw. So when you're doing the journey event, you must use a fully ascended Deathclaw if you want to get the most points. I mean, you could do whatever you want. That's what I've been saying lately. Yeah, you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever. You don't have to use Deathclaw, but you're just making it harder. If you use Deathclaw, you're going to get more points for every single battle. You use one Deathclaw on your team and then build your team around that. I did a journey event with Deathclaw. It's on my channel, so you can look it up and get the teams if you want to. But yeah, and he's not even that. He's decent too. He's not bad. So make sure you fully ascend or fully trait so you can get the Pathfinder. All right. Also on Monday, January 30th, 2023, from Ghulvania, you're getting Flaming Skeleton. Let's ride. Oh, they're trying to make it like a Ghost Rider, huh? It does look like him. Arcane Dark, base rarity ultra rare. Troop type elemental undead. Troop roll striker. The spell is Burning Cleave. Deal magic +3 damage to an enemy and convert 3 red gems to burning gems. Mana color red purple, mana cost 11. Trait number 1, Aflame, which is burn enemies when doing skull damage. Trait number 2, Undying. That's pretty self-explanatory. And trait number 3, Fireproof. That's pretty self-explanatory. Flaming Skeleton, not really used in the current state of the game, but he does look cool, and if you want to, I would definitely say get him for sure. I mean, he's the Glory Shop troop. You should always get those, at least one of them. And if you're a high-level player, you should get fully ascended. All right, your new mythic for the upcoming week is on Friday, February 3rd, 2023, from Wild Plains, we have Tor Ass. Dependable, dedicated, and stubborn. Arcane Beast and Storm. Base rarity mythic. Troop type Taurus Beast. Troop roll Mage. The spell is Bull Sign. Deal damage to all enemies boosted by my attack, life, and armor, then knock the first enemy to the back. Mana color green, red, yellow. Mana cost 24. Trait number 1, Thick Head. Trait number 2, Thick Hide. 20% skull reduction. Trait number 3, Celestial Temper. Give 4 attack to all red allies with matching red gems. He's okay. He's not the greatest. He does hit all enemies if you boost up his attack, life, and armor. You can probably make him one-shot, but it's just the time it takes to get that done. It's not ideal. So, not one of the worst, but not one of the best. Unfortunately, it's kind of middle of the road. So, what you're going to want to do if you're a newer player and you're still using all of your keys, of course you're not going to have enough keys to get it. If you're a mid-range player and you just now got all the epics and you got most of the legendaries and you're starting to try to get the new mythics and you're saving up keys and only going after the good ones, this one you should skip. Keep saving your keys. If you're a high-end player and you're getting every single new mythic, then definitely just grab it because that's what you do. But the question is, the mid-game players that are saving keys and only going after the good ones, you should skip it. Alright, that's everything for your new troops. So Deathclaw, your Journey troop, Flaming Skeleton, your Glory Shop troop, and Tor Ass, your mythic. You can tell what I think of it by how I say its name. Weapon spoilers, Nintendo Switch. Monday, January 30th, 2023, from Ghulvania, we have Blood Keeper, rarity legendary, weapon type sword, weapon roll striker, mana color blue purple, mana cost 14. The spell is deal magic +4 damage to an enemy, boosted by purple and undead allies. It has, on its tempering, gain 4 life, steal 3 life from the first enemy, deal 5 damage to the first enemy, and steal 1 magic from the first enemy. Also, on February 3rd, 2023, from Pan's Vale, you have Daisy's Cudgel. Rarity Legendary. Weapon type Mace. Weapon roll generator. The mana color is purple-brown. The mana cost is 14. It explodes magic +1 green gems. Grant a random status effect to all Pan's Vale allies, then summon a Pan's Vale troop. Those are always worth grabbing. You're going to be doing the event anyway. You might as well buy up to the weapon. It has Mighty, gain 2 attack. Lucky, gain 2 to a random skill. Rending, deal 3 splash damage to a random enemy. And Leaf, create a Leaf Storm. And that is it for your weapons. Clicking on some stuff here just to see if there's any new stuff. Hellcrag on April 17th. Pet spoilers. Nothing for quite a while. Supposedly. Alright, Max Kingdom Power for Nintendo Switch on the 30th of January. Ghulvania Kingdom Power goes to 26. On the 3rd of February, Wild Plains Kingdom Power goes to 24. Reason that's happening is because you're getting a Glory Shop Troop on Monday and you're getting a Mythic on Friday. That's how you can figure out the Kingdom Power and why it's happening. Anyway, that's it for the spoilers. Thanks again for the chatathon. Was amazing. The longest chatathon ever. So we did it again. You guys did it. It's awesome. I really appreciate it. I just got to be there. You guys have to do it, and I just had to be there. So really appreciate it. Y'all did your thing, like always. You guys are consistent. You guys are loyal. You guys are awesome. You guys are the best. So I'll see y'all next time, which is gonna be tomorrow. What do we got? We got campaign. We got Guild Wars. Was there not a world event? Did I say? I didn't say world event, did I? There has to be a world event, huh? Let me check that out here. That was kind of strange, right? Yeah, Guild Wars and campaign is all it says. Wouldn't there be a world event, though? So I may or may not do a scoring video. There may or may not be an update video coming soon. But if none of that, then I don't know what I'm going to do. There's no freaking, I guess, guild. There's nothing going on. There has to be. So there must be some sort of a weekly event. They can't just do Guild Wars. That's kind of weird, too. So, yeah, I'll be here for you. I don't know if I can do the scoring before. We'll see what they post. So, yeah, to be continued. Monday, at least, I will do the weekly preview, like always. So I'll have a video no matter what on Monday. Weekly preview. And then Tuesday, faction event. So no matter what, I'll have videos coming to you. I just don't know what and when. So just stay tuned. Hit the bell. Like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. Helps a lot. Tell your guild about the channel. Comment below. Hit the bell so you know when I post videos or community tab posts and stuff like that. Maybe I'll do a poll. I don't know. So yeah, hit the bell. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.